So you'll see that my bread is, or my dough rather, it's not quite bread yet, is a nice little rectangle here from the way I folded it. I'm going to shape it just a little bit here. Kind of push these edges. And the idea is to get a pretty even thickness for our next step. And I'm going to do little short pieces of French bread. So I'm going to cut 3 strips. Just like this. And I'm going to make sure I flour up that part that was in the middle. Nice coating on there. And I'm going to take each one of these pieces and I'm going to kind of work with them a little bit, because these are going to blow up quite a bit when we go to cook them. So I'm going to make sure they're even and make sure they'll also fit on your baking sheet. It's another important part of this part. Another important part of this part. Listen to me. Another important part of this process is making sure they'll all fit on your baking sheet. Now, the middle one tends to always look the funniest because it's going to have the 2 flat sides on it. So you can kind of pick it up and give it a squeeze. Kind of work through that. This one on the end is going to be the biggest one of them all, just because I didn't quite cut them evenly. But it's all right. It adds to the whole rustic effect of our bread. And also, like I said, this is the part at which you want to make sure you try to get that air out, because that can leave some pretty weird aftertaste if you get some of the gases from the yeast in there. You can grab the ends like this and kind of tug on it to get it to stretch out a little bit. You don't want to pull too hard though, and you want to make sure you pull evenly throughout the length of the entire piece of dough. Alrighty, so here are my 3 are going to be baguettes. And the next step is putting them in the oven. So we're going to give the oven a few minutes, make sure it's ready, and then I'm going to show you how to put them in the oven and let them go.